did that. This race last year, Brad did something very similar, and may very well have pulled it off had it not been for that last caution. Internally at RFK, was there anything that the data suggested or that you guys were able to take away and say, okay, in this situation, this is how to most efficiently save fuel and hold the lead if you're out front?
No, it's a lot of that was, like I said, 10 years ago now was a lot of my initial dive into the fuel saving side of it, and it's not changed very much from that point on just the general principle. But I think that dirty air is, obviously the phrase everybody hates to hear, but is so significant at a place like Pocono to where you're able to run significantly slower and not give anybody access in. And this is another one of those racetracks you can certainly do that, right? It's if you can run the pace you need to and just enough to keep trailing car in dirty air, then ultimately you can slow the pace down to where you can save fuel and still not really be giving anything up. So, for whatever reason, that's more plausible right now.
On the subject of what's plausible, one of the interesting things about dirty air is that it seems to, or the lead car seems to be able to bog the trailing cars in, even at the end of as long as straight as we have here. Can you explain why the air would be turbulent, say, down the straightaway and down as long a straight as we have, as opposed to in the corners where there's more force acting on your car?
That's probably a little over my head, but you get a draft, but you stall out, and you need more power to break through that bubble to really use it. The corners, I promise you, if you're right up behind somebody in the corner, it's way worse in the corner than it is down the straightaway for dirty air. You do get some advantage, but it stalls out for whatever reason. You do have these huge straightaways here, but it's so hard to have clean enough air to have a good run in the corner leading up to those. I think it makes it hard to make good use of momentum.
What's your first impressions of San Diego so far, and how important is it for NASCAR to be in Southern California?
Wow, you're early on that one. I do not have any real impressions yet. Obviously, excited to give another street race a go. I would say for 30 seconds we pulled up a map of the area, kind of looked at the streets. I know there's no real official layout yet, but just kind of looking at it, we had just a couple of people on the team were looking, and looks like there's a lot of opportunity to have a pretty good course that's not just flat 90-degree corners over and over. Seems like there's some good potential there. So that's all I've got on it. There's a quick look, but it does seem like there's a lot of different options to make a course that's not so basic.
And then RFK was really, really strong at Pocono, Michigan. Is there any carryover in terms of preparing for Indy from those tracks, or is this kind of just an entirely different beast to tackle?
There's certainly carryover. Yeah, a lot of the same things. Same things apply, and with the speed that we've shown at some of the places, I've been really excited about this race for several weeks now. So, and with the speed we had here last year on top of that, knowing we're in a better place this year at this style of racetrack, really excited to get on track. Obviously, it didn't work out today. I haven't heard what the official word is for tomorrow and what it's going to look like. But regardless, if it's a single qualifying lap or if we get some kind of abbreviated practice in, I think our Diet Cherry Coke Mustang is going to be really, really strong.
Thank you.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back more for some great racing video content. And if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.